and turn. And open.
I find my power in a chant. I win my magic from a song. But can I find a woman's warmth? And can I win a maiden's love?
The sad song sang Vainamoinen, old magician, ancient sage. As his sleigh ran over the marsh, sped along the lake. The wind blew his beard, the summer sun warmed him. Around the bend, another sleigh raced. Full speed down the trail, the young man pressed. No time to stop, no time to turn aside. The horses spurred. The sleighs collided. Shaft wedged against shaft. Harnesses entangled. The drivers nearly tumbled out. Astonished, they eyed each other, waited for words. The horses streaked a sweat, hold the ground.
Young man,
Said Vainamoinen,
who are you who drive so recklessly?
I am Joukahainen.
said the youth.
Old man, who are you who got in my way?
I am Vainamoinen. Now move your sleigh and let me by, for youth must ever give way to age.
That was in a time long past. Age must now make way for youth, for the young no more than the old.
Is this true? Say what you know, then share this great knowledge.
Yes, I know a thing or two. I know the fire is on the hearth, and the smoke hole near the ceiling. A plough in the south is pulled by a horse, and in the north by reindeer. The pike feeds on salmon, and lays its eggs when frost arrives.
An infant knows as much. What else can you offer?
Iron comes from ore, copper from the rock. Water is born from the mountains, fire from the heavens. The titmouse was the first of birds, the willow the first of trees.
A toddler has such wisdom. Can you furnish nothing better?
Back in the beginning, the seas were dug out and the mountains piled high. The pillars of the sky were erected and the rainbow raised. The sun and moon were set in their paths, and the stars scattered in the sky.
I know yourself a fool, for I dug out the seas, and I piled high the mountains. I stood among the 7 heroes who erected the pillars of the sky and raised the rainbow. And when that was done, we set the sun and moon on the path and scattered the stars in the heavens.
If my knowledge does not impress you, my sword may do better. Old man, draw your blade.
My sword stays where it is, and we're not dirty on you.
You won't fight? Then I'll use great magic on you. I'll chant you to a pig, change you to a swine. After that, I'll strike you dead, throw you on the dunghill.
Then Vainamoinen grew angry. He began to chant. The earth shook, the sky rumbled. Water splashed from the lake, the stones cracked. Vainamoinen chanted, and the sword of Joukahainen became a lightning bolt across the sky. His crossbow turned to a rainbow over the lake. His arrows to hawks overhead. Vainamoinen chanted, and the sleigh of Joukahainen became a log in the water. His horse turned to a boulder on the shore. His wig to a reed on the bank. Vainamoinen chanted, and the coat of Joukahainen became a cloud in the sky. His hat turned to a water lily on the lake. His belt to a snake among the reeds. Vainamoinen chanted, and the Joukahainen sank in the marsh ground, up to his waist in the swallowing earth.
Reverse your words, undo your spells. I will give you a head full of silver, a helmet full of gold.
Now keep you wealth, my coffers overflow.
He chanted again, and the Joukahainen sank to his chest.
Reverse your words, undo your spells. I will give you fields for plowing, meadows for pasture.
Keep your land, my farm stretches beyond sight.
He chanted again, and the Joukahainen sank to his chin.
Reverse your words, undo your spells. I will tell you of the fairest woman, the finest maiden.
Vainamoinen stopped his chant.
She is lovely Isla, maiden of Northland, daughter of age-old Logi. She's called a blossom sweet to smell, a fruit ripe to pluck. Her fame spreads far, the soothers gather, but no proposal has she smiled on, no soother given the nod.
Then Vainamoinen chanted again.
He reversed his words and did his spells.
Joukahainen rose from the marshy ground.
Up from the swallowing earth,
The cloud became again his coat.
the water lily turned back to a head, the snake to a belt.
The log became again his sleigh.
The boulder turned back to a horse, the reed to a wing.
The lightning became again his sword.
The rainbow turned back to a crossbow, the hawks to arrows.
The young man wept in shame.
The old man raced for home